What is hypothyroidism or hyperthyroidism, and how can it affect a woman from becoming pregnant? This is what we are going to be discussing today. If you like it, if you need it, sit down and listen to this video. But before then, make sure you share this video. Watch this video. This video is very, very educative. Like and follow our page, subscribe to support us, and drop your prayer requests in the comment section. So before I go straight to this video, I want to put a disclaimer that, and this information, before I go into this video, I want to put a disclaimer that this information or this content is just for general information and shouldn't be used as a basic for patient treatment. I am not a medical practitioner. I am not an expert. I am a researcher. I conduct research already concluded by fertility experts. Then I created this page to inform, educate, sanitize women that are trying to conceive. What I give here is information, or would I say I am giving awareness. Like in this video, I want to talk about, somebody asked me yesterday in my previous video, the person said, can you please talk about hypothyroidism, hyperthyroidism, or thyroid? How can it affect women of becoming pregnant? I am not going into details because I am not a professional, but according to the researches that I have conducted, I just want to throw light on it. Then, if you need further question, recommendation, prescription, test, please endeavor to contact your healthcare provider or your fertility expert. I hope I am clear. Now, somebody said, Ma, how can thyroid or hypothyroidism, how can it affect a woman, or how can it prevent a woman from becoming pregnant? So, thyroid supports the rate at which the body uses fat and carbohydrates. So thyroid is a gland here that it looks like I have a butterfly shape. Like I said, I'm not going into detail about this. I am not a medical practitioner, just informing you. And I will also be speaking from experience because I suffered, or would I say I have suffered from hypothyroidism. That is the area I'm going to concentrate because I'll be speaking from experience and from the research that I have conducted. Now, what is hypothyroidism? Hypothyroidism is a common condition where the thyroid doesn't create and release enough thyroid hormone into your bloodstream. Now, when your thyroid gland do not release enough thyroid hormone in your bloodstream, this makes your metabolism to be low, or it slows down your metabolism. I'll be speaking from experience. When I was pregnant with my first issue, I never knew that I have hypothyroidism. And, I always feel tired. Little thing, I'm tired. I always feel cold, unbearable cold. I was complaining to my gynecologist. He was like, these are the signs of pregnancy. You need to bear with it. You need to, manage it. But at a point, you are sick. I know how I am feeling. I know that was my first issue, and I have lived with people that were pregnant before. Their own wasn't the way. I was complaining bitterly until he decided to conduct hormone test on me, and they find out that I have hypothyroidism. He was surprised. He said, you were lucky. Most of the women with this condition, they do not release egg. So when they find out this, they place me on medication to support me, and that is when I started regaining myself. So hypothyroidism will, slow down your entire metabolism, and it is also called underactive thyroid. Hypothyroidism can make you feel tired, gain weight, and be unable to tolerate cold temperatures like the way I felt when I have it. You will see yourself gaining weight and you are trying so hard to reduce it. the weight is not anywhere reducing. That could be the sign of hypothyroidism. You always feel tired. You always feel too cold, even where other people are not complaining to have cold, and the cold is unbearable. I'm speaking from experience. Maybe you should have yourself to check. Now, what are the symptoms that will show you if you have hypothyroidism? Like the first one I said, you will feel tired. Like during my own time, I feel tired when I am walking. It feels as if I want to faint. And I want to tell us something. Before something happens to us, it gives us sign in our body. You know, sometimes when these things are happening, we think it's normal. When anything unusual happens to your system or your body, please, it's always good to go and seek for medical support. Now, the number one, I say feeling tired. Number two, having constipation. Yes, that also happened to me. Constipation that you wouldn't, be able to hold yourself when it comes. Another one, gaining weight. Even when you are not eating much food, you will see yourself even when you are not eating much food, you will see yourself adding up. Another one, more than normal blood pressures. Another one, feeling depressed. I can tell you this, if you don't manage this hypothyroidism, it is going to shatter you. You see yourself feeling sad, feeling depressed. These things are the signs coming from this. It happens to me. You see myself becoming sad all the time, negative things. You don't know that it is an ailment. So another one is being unable to tolerate cold temperature, like I said before. Another one is having dry skin and hair. This one happens to me. If you see my hand now, my hand is, I think it's becoming fresh. But then, when I am not aware of this, you see myself, my skin will be dry. When you look at me, you will think I am an old woman. My skin, my hand are so dry to the extent somebody asked me. Then, I was still in Nigeria. Oh, thank God for research. And thank God for bringing me to the Western world. The Western world, I came, opened my eyes, brought in my knowledge, made me to go into research. Today, my research have helped a lot of people. So, but you see now, if you know the food, if you are on the medication, you are okay. So, even then, any cream that I apply, my skin will dry off immediately. So, some people will say you have dry skin. I don't think that there is anything like dry skin. That skin could have been an ailment. Now, hypothyroidism and getting pregnant. How does hypothyroidism affect the chances of a woman becoming pregnant? One of thyroid hormone can interfere with the release of an egg from your ovary. So if your thyroid gland is low, it's going to affect you because you may not be releasing an egg or ovulating. Is going to affect your FSH, that is follicle stimulating hormone. So my advice for you that is watching me, and according to research, they said women in America, Africa, Asia, they suffer most about this thyroid gland. Go and have your thyroid check. Go to any gynecologist, go to endocrinologist, have your thyroid check. You might not literally want to become pregnant, but if your thyroid gland is underactive, it will shatter your entire life. This is an expo I am giving you. I believe you find this content useful. Like I said before, this content is just for general information and shouldn't be used as a basic for patient treatment. If you have any concern about your health or fertility, my hand is like this. Please contact your physician, your healthcare provider, or your fertility doctor. Thank you so much.